Okay, here is a video on a little bit of song analysis. I know that there's some step-by-step instructions in our course, but some people learn a little better when they see a video and a how-to. As you can see, I am in chapter 2 of our textbook. We're going to listen to Goodnight Irene. I think that's approximately the page we're on. A little bit too far. Page up. Sorry, everybody. Don't get seasick. There we go. So you will see in the chapters there are multiple places sometimes where you need to analyze the music we're talking about in the course. This is the first time that they discuss Goodnight Irene there at the top of the page. I won't be reading the paragraphs to you. You can read them, but paying attention to some of the terms like strophic. The word strophe and stroves come from that. That is discussing the overall form of Goodnight Irene. There's a definition of what is a verse and a chorus. And then they often give an outline form. This isn't the case with every song, but in this instance it is. This is strophic form because every verse and chorus pair creates a strophe. This is the same music with different words. And this is probably one of the oldest forms for song and one of the most frequently used. It's great for storytelling in particular. So the strophes are going to have variety in them because they're going to have a different soloist sing the verses, which is where our story takes place. The first is one of the male singers, the second will be the female singer, and then the third will be another male singer with a different timbre to his voice. Everyone begins with the chorus first, and even prior to anyone singing, they establish the meter of the song. So continue to read about Goodnight Irene, and beginning at the bottom of 25 and into the top of 26 is a discussion of how they group the beats in a piece of music. This term here, triple meter, is the meter or the grouping of beats that Goodnight Irene is in. And then they give you the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on as they say. We're going to hear that right in the beginning, and I'll point it out for you. So right after this string introduction, the bass player will establish the triple meter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
So that's the chorus. They just introduced the chorus to us. Everyone singing together. I'm going to go back up to that outline. All the instruments, the background voices repeat the chorus. They introduce it. Now we're going to hear the first verse-chorus pair, and they will be slightly different. Of course, the soloists are different, and then they make a few changes on the chorus as well. One of the problems and danger areas of strophic form is because everything is the same, we could become a bit stale. But the Weavers did a wonderful job of changing some harmonies occasionally, and of course the vocal changes from each verse. So here is the rest of Goodnight Irene.
Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. I'm gonna take another stroll downtown. Irene, good night.
Chorus again.
Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my
verse 2 with the female.
Sometimes I take a great notion to jump into the river and drown.
Chorus again.
Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
Final verse.
Stop rambling, stop your gambling, stop staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and family, stay there by your fireside bright.
Final choruses.
Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my
And whoever put together that YouTube montage of pictures added the wonderful Pete Seeger. As he was aging, he lived well into his 90s, and he was a member of the Weavers, an important figure in urban folk music. So I won't be going through every single thing about the song Goodnight Irene in this particular video. It's just to get you a head start, some help on how to listen and following a long direction within our e-text. It's going to be really helpful for success in the listening quizzes. We didn't talk about the history of the song, which you'll be reading about. There's a lot more detail in the chapter as well. So good luck, everybody, and don't hesitate to ask me questions either, because this is all new. See you online.